All right, first thing down the hatch every single morning is my morning cocktail. We got Max Effort Greens, glutamine, aloe juice, and apple cider vinegar. Let's go. This is literally Brutus when I'm doing my steps. He's either on his bed, this is his bed, he sleeps in my bed, but every time else throughout the entire day, he's on this bed, or he's underneath the bed. Isn't that right? What is going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Happy day. I'm getting ready to head to breakfast with my dad, and his best friend Barry, which is my second dad. And we're going to Cracker Barrel. Love Cracker Barrel. I'm in my improvement season, so your girl is tracking some pancakes into MyFitnessPal today, but I don't need all of the extra carbs and sugar from syrup. And sometimes I don't know if some places have sugar-free syrup, some places don't. So what I always do is I take my sugar-free syrup. This is the kind that I use because it's cheap, and they're literally all the same if you read the ingredients. So I bring this, well, I don't bring this. I put that in a little container. I'm just going to put this in my little fanny pack, and then I can just pull it out and put it on my pancakes. Still enjoying my pancakes, all the carbs and fat from that, but I'm not going overboard. So it's going in here, going in my fanny pack, and that's how we do it. Because it's like balance. I have plenty of carbs if I wanted to use regular syrup, but I'm not trying to waste all my carbs for the entire day on syrup when that tastes just as fine or just as good. Okay, let's go. This is one of the best purchases. As a bodybuilder, 40 pounds of chicken, fresh Amish chicken, 40 pounds, baby. Time for some gains. All right, this is my latest stack from Max Effort Muscle. We got some Max Effort Pace, which is an endurance, mental focus, energy drink, migraines, and amino recovery. I drink that inter-workout. This I'll take when I need a little caffeine boost, and I don't need a full scoop of pre-workout. This is awesome. And then, of course, the best product, Max Effort Greens. And Kiki Doubts. I love my boys at Max Effort. All right, we got a quick little grocery haul from Walmart. I hate freaking going to Walmart. Y'all should have seen me. There's a lot of things I don't like about Walmart. I love the prices. However, I try to avoid that place as much as possible. And I never want to get a cart because they don't have freaking baskets. And I'm not going to push a cart around. So I'm ridiculous trying to carry all of these things in my arm. Anyways, we got some Real Good Foods chicken nuggets. That's something that I don't eat on the regular, but if I need a little weekend fun meal, I'll eat these. I love the macros. 2 grams of fat, 4 carb, 23 protein for 4 ounces. No salt added, cut green beans, some garbanzo beans. I'm gonna make some beet falafel. So I got some beets, an onion, green, that's red pepper. God damn it. Some bananas, a Honeycrisp apple, an acorn squash, and some sauerkraut. I don't like normal sauerkraut, but this brand is so good. Just some good, healthy probiotics. Delicious. I'm going to put that on some salad. And I thought I bought salad. And I didn't even pick that up. Okay, well, I was going to have a salad. And all these things were going to go on that. But we're not having that. So, ta-da, this is Kiki's brain right now. So, some healthy food, ready to go. Walmart haul. All right, we have a fresh batch of chicken parm meatballs. Y'all, this has been a staple in my meal prep. I love meatloaf, and I could probably make this into meatloaf. However, this is just easier to portion out for my day. And we use the Meal Boosters Parmesan Cheese Protein Blend, code Coach Kiki, to save. I love this protein powder. Obviously, it's savory, and it's a complete protein blend. 2 scoops, 2 grams fat, 0 carb, 17 protein. So super easy to add a little boost of protein and some flavor into my meatballs. Recipe will be on my site soon, if not now while you're watching this. So go to CoachKikiLFG.com. On my blog will be where that recipe is and all the other recipes that I make for Max Effort and for meal prep. All right, so Coach Kiki the athlete, is doing an intuitive eating day. My coaches are pushing for that. This is the first one, and I'm not allowed to track anything, which is weird. I did track my Max Effort morning cocktail because I need to keep my MyFitnessPal streak alive. But this is pre-workout meal number 1. We got some jasmine rice, some lean Longhorn ground beef that's local here to Guernsey County, some cashew and almond butter, banana, and maple creamed honey with some Celtic sea salt. This is the maple creamed honey. It is also local to Ohio, wherever DeGraff, Ohio is. So, meal 1, going down.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
We are taking advantage of the last week of October, getting some steps in. I don't really need any steps today, but Brutus was stoked when I put my shoes on. Well, he always thinks he's going with me everywhere, which he should, but he saw me get the leash out and he freaked the fuck out. So he knew it was time. And yeah, so we are podcasting and twirling because I got done with work early today, which was amazing. So we are taking a little break because I'll go back and work. But taking a little break on the trail and basking and enjoying the beautiful fall leaves. I was going to show you Brutus, but I'll show you him later. He's loving this. Even though he's a warm baby, he likes the warmth just as much as I do, but he can actually walk for longer in this weather versus the heat. So we are taking advantage of that. Just going for a walk before it gets too cold with the little meatball. Brutus. He don't give a fuck. Just enjoying the view. Brutus likes to take himself for a walk, huh? Come on. Yep. You're ridiculous. Stop playing. Come on. You're so ridiculous, dude. This is your friendly reminder to go get your blood work bright and early at Walgreens. Get my blood work done. So now it's time to eat a donut. And I told my coaches I was eating a donut after my work, or after my workout. after my blood work because it's necessary. It's necessary. So I get my blood work done in Zanesville. So I have to stop at Donald's Donuts. These are not all for me, but we got a good selection this morning. Let's go. Coffee and donuts. Post blood work is my treat. What is going on, guys? Coach Kiki. I'm back from getting my blood work. Yes. And so I'm going to go through everything I got at Kroger. Kiki is like a little kid in a candy store in grocery stores. So I was in there for like a little over an hour just going up and down every single aisle because I love looking at everything in the grocery store. I love looking at ingredients. I love looking at new things, finding things that my clients might like, and to just add some diversity into my improvement season diet. So I'm gonna take you through that. Let's go. So Kiki cannot be left alone in a grocery store after blood work. So when I go get blood work, like I said, I get my blood work. I get donuts because I'm over in Zanesville. And what also is in Zanesville? Kroger. I do not have a Kroger that's in my town anymore because I don't live in one. Anyways, so I spent like an hour going up and down every single aisle just because I love grocery stores. I like looking at all the new stuff, whether it's for myself or for clients. And yeah, since I don't live close to there, I stocked up on some goodies. So we will go through everything. Obviously, I'm not going to eat all this all at once. But I also realized I had like no food in my house besides like rice. So we got some blackberries because they were freaking $1. That's awesome. And I love Kroger because they always have like reduced stuff. Like this whole thing was $1.43. Yes, it goes bad in like a couple of days, but I'm gonna eat it like today and tomorrow. We got some unsalted chicken broth, and then I also got a spicy garden tomato soup. That looks really good. Carb Master from Kroger. I like this yogurt. It is, it doesn't have any lactose. Yeah, it's lactose free. 1.5 fat, 4 carb, 9 protein. So just a little snacky snack. I got an ahi tuna steak because that looked bomb. Some 99 ground turkey because they don't sell that in Guernsey County like anywhere. We got some English muffins. I've tried making my own English muffins and I've ultimately failed. So decided to get Thomas. I wasn't going to get it, but this was literally, a cranberry is my favorite English muffin from them. And this was the only package. So it was meant to be. I got some almond butter. I do like making my own nut butter, but this will just be in my pantry just in case I don't make any because I'm currently out. But all it is dry roasted almonds. No palm oil, no bullshit, just regular almonds. And Simple Truth, I love this brand from Kroger. It is their like healthy brand, free from unwanted ingredients, no artificial colors, flavors, preservatives. This is essentially Kodiak cakes. So half a cup, 1.5 fat, 35 carb, 5 fiber, and 15 protein. So I really, really, really love this brand, and you will see that in more of this video. And I'm also pretty much all dairy free. And again, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, and our grocery stores never have hardly any dairy free stuff. So I know that Kroger is always stocked up with goodness. So I got an Amy's pizza. It is vegan. I'm not like plant-based or anything, but you know, vegan is not going to have the dairy. And macros honestly aren't that bad for a third of a pizza. 11 fat, 37 carb, and 8 protein. Literally, like, the whole pizza is 850 calories, which in the grand scheme of things is not that bad. I got some dairy-free Parmesan cheese. I've had this brand before. I love it. I got some Laughing Cow plant-based. I don't know what I'm going to use this on, but oh well. 3.5 fat, 1 carb. Obviously no protein because it doesn't have like dairy. And then I, again, am not vegan, but I love like the plant-based breakfast sausages, apple and maple. I love maple. Field Roast is a really good brand. I've had a lot of stuff from them before. 3.5 fat, 8 carb, 10 protein. And I also do some of this stuff so I can have a better understanding of what is available for my clients who may be plant-based or vegan or vegetarian. I just like trying things out. So there's that. Y'all, don't come at me for the off-brand soda. This was like $4 versus $11 for actual Dr. Pepper. And it's the Dr. K cream and cream soda. So, delicious. Got the new winter edition of Red Bull, sugar-free, Fuji apple and ginger. And then I'm going to try this Spilt caffeinated peanut butter chocolate milk. Now, obviously, this has dairy in it, duh, Kiki, but it's not something that I'd have, like, every single day. You know, I'd have it literally, like, once a month or something. But no fat, 1 carb, 20 grams of protein for this. So, we're gonna try that out. Again, a lot of this stuff I just try so I can, like, give good recommendations for my clients. Because the base of my meals are pretty much protein, like regular protein, almond butter, veggies, things like that. I've been seeing these Aloha bars, and I don't like buying big packs of protein bars because I never want the same flavor, and I really don't eat these that much, but these are nice to have on hand. 10 fat, 26 carb, 14 protein, and some pretty decent ingredients. Peanuts, tapioca fiber, brown rice protein, pumpkin seed protein, dark chocolate, tapioca syrup. They're not the best ingredients, but it's better than some of the other ones. This is my favorite cereal. I haven't bought cereal in a while. I used to be a cereal fiend. And then after my 2020 prep, when I turned pro and I was eating cereal 6 times a day, I couldn't do it anymore. But I like to add some in here and there. But anyways, this is my absolute favorite. The Sunrise Crunchy Maple. 1.5 fat, 34 carb, only 7 grams of added sugar, which is pretty good for a cereal, and pretty decent ingredients. And then this is where Kiki went rogue. I said I didn't have like any snacks in my house, so we just kind of went with it. But I knew I wanted to get some French fries because I'm probably going to make like a burger with an English muffin. And I wanted some French fries. I love the Alexia brand. And honestly, these are fantastic macros for frozen French fries. 3 fat, 22 carb for like 23 pieces. I'll air fry those. And then, again, I just like trying things. Do I need things with added protein? No, because I really like eating like just regular fucking protein like chicken and fish. And beef, but I like trying things, and so yeah, we're trying this stuffed tortellini pasta, brown rice, 4 cheese, again, cheese, but I'm not gonna have this, like, every fucking day. 11 fat, 35 carb, and 16 protein per serving, and there's, like, 2.5 servings in this big bag, so that's not bad. I realized I do need some, like, I haven't gotten an order from Icon Meals for a while, so I needed some frozen meals just in case, especially with the holidays coming up. But I'm going to try the Simple Truth Protein Bowl, cacio e pepe chicken. So this whole bowl is going to be 9 fat, 42 carb, and 24 protein. So great there. None of my grocery stores have the real good besides like the chicken breasts, and I wanted to try this. Apparently I was on like a Italian kick for whatever reason. So I'm going to try one of these bad boys. And then 1 tray, 13 fat, 10 carb, 28 protein. It's pretty good. I like baking things, so I picked this up. Brown sugar blondie mix. Yum. Again, I don't need added fucking protein to my blondies, but again, I wanted to try it. And I like this brand, and the, like, overall ingredients are pretty decent. And then picked up some Simple Mills, goodness, Sweet Thins, honey and cinnamon. I like this brand a lot as well. So pretty good ingredients. Very simple. Simple Mills. And then some more Simple Truth. Hey, this one was on sale. I wasn't planning on buying it, but it was $1, so I bought it. It'll be good for like a charcuterie board or something for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know, you can get 14 crackers, 30 fat, 23 carb. So not mad about that at all. This, just some Ancient Grain crackers. Again, 3 fat, 24 carb for 15. And then I thought these looked intriguing. I don't eat this stuff like a lot, so I'm probably gonna have like a little bit and then like bring it to my parents and they can eat the rest. Just some chippies, 7 fat, 10 carb, 10 protein. So that was my randomness of Kroger, a mixture of some of my like staple items and then some things to try and some things to snack on. All right, there we go. Isn't that right? Nothing for Brutus, I'm sorry. I love you. One of my favorite things in the whole fucking world is when people don't put their fucking shit away. Really? It is 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And I'm not working. I don't work on the weekends. Or I don't like man the desk or manage the gym. And this is what we have. And then there's just shit everywhere. This is not the only thing that the weights aren't put away. You're in bed before me. Is that your spot? You normally take up the whole bed. Okay, I love you.